In our field, aerobiology, it's about measuring pollen and spores in the atmosphere, which can cause allergies. And you all know hay fever, so you're all aware that at the moment we are in the flowering season of many trees. And so we are at the moment focusing on those trees, and we are measuring in our spore trap here on one of all the buildings here on campus directly which kind of allergenic pollen you're exposed to.
So when there's too much pollen in the air, your allergy symptoms can get worse. And it's not just allergies, but also asthma. So people who are asthmatic, when exposed to a lot of pollen, on days we have high counts of pollen, specific pollens as well, they can have increased allergy and asthma symptoms.
So we have this spore trap that is placed on the roof at the nwu-universiteit, and it collects the dust and the spores and fungal material that is around the atmosphere. And the drum, as you can see, has a strip all around it, and the strip has Vaseline. And Vaseline allows for the pollen or the spore and the dust to be trapped onto the strip, and in that way collecting the days for 7 days. So it is taken to the processing lab, and we are going to do glass slides so that we can analyze all of this under the microscope and get a reading of all the spores. So this nozzle is basically where the wind comes in. This machine works to suction in the air in allowing all the fungi in the atmosphere, all the spore in the atmosphere and the dust to come inside here and get trapped right along here. So it gently moves over time. So Monday all the way throughout the week to next week, Monday morning at this time.
It is, interestingly enough, not indigenous plants, but it's exotic plants, trees from the northern hemisphere, especially Europe, Asia and North America. One example is the London plane tree, where we are standing right now. And another example would be birch trees and oak trees, which you also find very often in South African alleys and also in gardens.
So for people who are sensitized, they suffer from allergies and asthma, they can visit the Real Pollen Count website, where they can track the days that there are high pollen counts in the air, and they can use that information to better manage their symptoms, such as closing the doors, changing their clothes when they get home, or visit their doctor and talk about how they can manage their symptoms on days like that. For more information, you can visit this website, www.pollencount.co.za.